the summer. But
and he'll be able to get out there nicely, flag and drag in from Levi, and that makes it first blood, but it is a trade on the other side as that Braum took one too many tower shots.
So that
all right,
hits easily. On the
your move,
side,
DK.
though.
Can you pull this off a little bit better? The answer is yes. You can see the harass that he's taken with his wave in a really bad spot. GAM know that they need to respond on the other side, so they will look for dive part 2. Siwoo against it, lets his flash, but that concussive blows makes things way too easy. However, Siwoo is able to flash away. Another tower shot is going to go on to Artemis, and now Levi gonna have to do a majority of the tanking, as this Mbessa has done a really good job to try to keep himself alive. The flag and drag does not connect, and it will be another 1-for-1 trade.
He really grew as a player. So we have a fight topside. Barrel
blown.
Flash
Yeah,
for
a
flash
lot of summoner
Artemis.
spells. Meanwhile, they got a 1v1 in the jungle that is being won by Lucid, solo killing Levi. On the other side of things, though, it is the bot lane of GAM to get another kill, but Lucid is just too strong. Dashes in to RS, who realm warped in. And Showmaker playing very aggressive. However, with Levi walking up, Showmaker now knows he has a path only forward, and he flashes in to take RS down. He's now going to channel that teleport. He should get out there, but RS teleporting in, looking to actually go for the throat here onto this Wukong. Lands that rune prison. The ace in the hole has already come down. Siwoo has no more dashes left and decides not to burn the flash until it is too late. This Herald, however, here goes Levi with the Cataclysm forward onto aiming and should be able to take him down all too easy. In response, it is the Herald picked up by Lucid, and they will get out with just that major onto Showmaker, but it's a nice Magnus Storm in response here from Barrel, and Lucid will land that Cyclone as well. Siwoo going to survive that initial damage that comes through from Kiaya, and Lucid gonna go forward, nearly get himself a triple, but he ends up falling as Artemis is still full HP, has that lethal tempo proc, but the public execution comes down on top of him. Artemis targeting the wrong player potentially, but it will result in those health bars continuing to drop. Showmaker gets himself a triple kill, and a wild fight around the mid lane results in overall a 4-for-5 in favor of DK. Meanwhile, we got another solo kill up top lane as Siwoo is able to take down RS, and Barrel's looking for a 2-man Magnus Storm as Artemis is now caught out of position. In come the ultis from Lucid and aiming, and it results in a double kill going over to the Wukong.
Well, they shut down the Rise topside, who really has been set behind by Showmaker and better laning throughout this game. And then the rest of Dplus just finding that advantage in the 3v3 as Lucid steps up and finds the kill, and now Levi.
Well, you know, GAM, no way to go but forward, and maybe a little bit too far forward here for the Jarvan. As it looks like it might not happen here in this game specifically, as Elio will go down again. The way the Lucian is able to snowball here in this mid-game is going to be very, very important.
Your plants for hire over there.
Speaking of lives, though, where there's many being lost in the GAM base, we already see RS and Artemis falling as well. As DK go 2-for-1 on the extended play, the inhibitor going to be the next target. Cataclysm is dashed away from by aiming, and that means Levi is going to be in a whole lot of trouble. The Shockwave already finding 2, but Artemis gets a kill back. Will not be enough, though, as Siwoo will finish the job onto him. The Cyclone will cancel any chance of an escape with the Realm Warp of RS, and it's an ace for 1 in favor of DK. They'll go into the mid lane and take game 1 of this best of 3.
It's a little bit slow. There was a point in the game where Eris was ahead, but once he fell behind the Showmaker, no coming back from that one as Showmaker played that one out, but gonna be
the grubs if needed. We see a first insect come out onto Kiaya from Lucid. Not enough damage to finish off the kill yet, though, as the Yorick is still able to survive. But now Levi is gonna be the target, and it's first blood in for Dplus. Barrel flashing forward. It'll make it a 2-for-0 trade in favor of your LCK representatives. And Showmaker's not done just yet. Headed on to Elio. Meanwhile, we see the bot laners fighting in the mid lane as well. Going to be the support falling as a hero's entrance comes through from Aris. And it's a 3-for-0 in favor of Dplus, sending Kiaya down very low as well. As here comes a dive onto the bottom side. Oh, Lucid did not even make it look close onto Elio. If any outplays can happen, already the killer instinct forward. Artemis trying to keep himself alive and will survive with about 100 HP. The final auto from aiming, though, will seal his fate as it's 5-0 in favor of DK. I'm excited. I might pick that up in the future. Speaking of 2x KO, we got a full-on KO. Right, basically saying like, hey, we want these champions to be active during Worlds, and you know, people can be.
There's a fight topside.
We're going all in. On to aiming. He's still at half HP though, but the killer instinct forward, and Artemis will be able to take down the opposing ADC. Speaking of Jax players, Siwoo going in
Oh my
into a
God.
1v3 and still able to take down Levi. Hey, that extra kill ends up working out pretty well here for him.
And I thought that was hilarious, and it's just it's aging even better. As oh boy, that is a pre-18-minute Rift Herald crash into a inhibitor before the 18:30 mark.
Oh, and here he goes. Lucid with the resonating strike in. Slowed down by the top, but one more Q. Gonna do the job as RS goes down again. I think the Dragon might have had a bit more of a fight than Siwoo right there. As him and Barrel, 3 points given over to Dplus. And aiming are now going to be able to do with super minions crashing down in all 3 lanes. Already one Nexus tower going down. Levi respawning and headed back to go for the defense in a 4v5 situation. But as soon those health bars in severe danger right now, Covey. As they're just playing the poke game, and it's working. Here goes a Lucid. In with that resonating strike. Will not be able to finish off the kill into Elio, but instead will kick Artemis away. Into the fountain he goes, but it will not matter because he takes one down with him. As the LCP's final hope here in this ASI about to be shut down with this Nexus at half HP. In goes Levi with one more go of things, but all aiming sees across the rift now is dead, people, as GAM have been ripped apart on the sidelines here at their own Nexus. It's Dplus Kia advancing to the quarterfinals with a 2-0 win.